Welcome back to the channel. Are you ready to take control of your credit and unlock business funding opportunities that can scale your business or help you invest in some income producing assets? Well, whether you're struggling with negative items on your credit report or working to optimize your credit utilization or just a few points shy of that 700 club, today I'm going to show you some actionable strategies to boost your credit profile and position yourself for major funding success. Let's dive right into it, shall we? The first step when you're working on improving your credit is understanding how to offset any negatives. If you have any negative item removed from your credit report, you're likely to see a jump in your score, but that's not enough. To truly boost your credit and reach that next tier, you're gonna need to counteract those negatives immediately by adding some positive trade lines. And here's how it works. One effective way is through authorized user accounts, but keep this in mind. You don't want to have more than 3 authorized users. Anything beyond that, and it can start to look like you're artificially inflating your credit. For stronger and longer term results, you also want to add primary accounts, credit accounts in your name. There's no cap on how many primary accounts you can have. So it's a great opportunity to layer in some solid positive credit lines and get that positive credit history. Let's say you remove a negative like a collection, and that brings your score up to say a 620. You add an authorized user and a couple primary accounts, and by next month you could shoot up to 680, 690, or even the 700 range. It's a massive difference, and it sets you up for bigger moves in the future. Now, if your score is sitting between a 620 and 700, you're in the middle zone. This is where credit utilization usually becomes the key issue that's holding you back from getting that higher number. Utilization simply refers to the percentage of available credit that you're using, and the goal here is to get that usage under 30%. I recommend personally to my funding clients to keep it in the 3 to 7% range. Once you get past that 10% range, you start to see a drop off and a hit to your score. The points start to come down. To do that, you're going to need to track every single dollar that's coming in and what's going out. There are 2 main methods you can use that I advise to pay down your credit card debt. The method 1 is called the debt snowball approach. Many people talk about this. This is about paying off your smallest debts first. It gives you the quick wins and a dopamine hit that keeps you motivated. It builds that momentum. So if you're not that disciplined, this is a good one because you start to see the wins immediately. Once you pay off that smallest, you roll that payment into the next debt and then to the next one and so on. The more progress that you see, the more you'll stay committed to eliminating your debt. Next is the debt avalanche approach. In this strategy, you focus on paying down the debts with your highest interest rates first. While this takes longer to see tangible results and to build momentum, it ultimately saves you the most amount of money in the long run because you're paying off the most expensive debts and the highest interest, which affects each payment that you make. Either method will help you reduce your credit utilization and get you moving up the credit score ladder. But just remember, once your utilization drops, your credit score will get that boost, leaving you in a better position to pursue that business funding that we've been seeking. Breaking into the 700 club and beyond. Let's talk about that. If you're already in the 700 range, between 7 and 740, you're so close to unlocking the next level of credit opportunities. That's where the doors get wide open. And this is really where you want to push it from good to great. You'll want to get that 750 to 790 range as fast as possible. Why? Because that's when the floodgates open and the opportunities are endless. Here's what happens when you're in that zone. You start receiving pre-approval offers left and right, both on personal and business side. You can secure these juicy rounds of business credit that allow you to scale your business. If you're looking at personal investment, this is the range where you get access to cheaper money for things like real estate or vehicle financing, but don't get too comfortable. Just because you hit the 700 club, it's easy to get blindsided and think you've reached the top. But credit is more than just the score. It's about the health and the depth of your report overall. To stay on top, you got to maintain some key metrics. This is what I like to call a 5-5-5 rule. 5+ years of credit history. If you don't already have 5 years of credit history, work on it. The length of credit history is a huge factor, and they go off the average. So the average of all your accounts needs to be above 5 years. 5 primary accounts. These should be mainly revolving accounts, meaning credit cards, and they must be bank issued. I'm talking about major banks, Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, not these store cards that you are easily able to attain. The store cards won't help you here. 5,000 average credit limit per account. So you want to get increases if they're under that. Work your way towards having an average credit limit of at least 5,000 across all your accounts. This shows that you can handle larger amounts of credit responsibility, and it sets you up for bigger wins in the future when it comes to business funding. Remember, this isn't about a quick score boost. It's about setting yourself up for long-term success, whether it's securing business funding, buying real estate, or simply having a squeaky clean file that lenders love to lend to. So what happens when you got good credit in shape and you're ready to use it to fill your business growth? Well, if you're looking to grow and scale your business and have strong personal credit, is very essential. And that's why, because business lenders will often use your personal credit score as a cosigner or personal guarantee when you're applying for business credit. You might be wondering why personal credit matters in the world of business, but that's the reality, especially when you're just starting out. With a solid credit profile, you can unlock these high limit business credit cards that we talk about, lines of credit, and even loans that give you the capital you need to invest in equipment, hire staff, expand your operations. Ultimately, wherever you are on the credit journey, there's always a path forward, whether you're starting at a 620 or you're pushing for that coveted 750 and beyond. Even the 850 of a perfect score, it's about using the right strategies at the right time. Now, if you found this content helpful, share it with someone that might be struggling with their credit or looking for ways to fund their business. Make sure you subscribe for more actionable tips. And if you're ready to unlock funding and scale your business, reach out to me directly. I will also have a link in the description and in my main profile page. There will be a guide for boosting your credit. Also, there's a link for consultation so I can give you direct guidance if you want to do that. I also have access to authorized user accounts if that should be something that you need to boost your account. Whatever you're looking for, I can help you come up with a plan that is actionable, that suits your needs. Even if you need credit repair, we can speak about that as well. The link will be pinned to the comments and in the sections I mentioned before. And thank you for tuning in. And remember, credit is a tool. You're going to want to use it wisely, and it will open up the doors you never thought possible. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.